Nowhere was this more evident than at NASA, where two remarkable women demonstrated the power of human computing collaboration. Dorothy Vaughan and Katherine Johnson were pioneers, breaking barriers and pushing the limits of what was possible with the technology of their time. Dorothy Vaughan, a brilliant mathematician and computer scientist, led the West Area Computing Unit at NASA. She recognized the potential of computers to revolutionize their work, but also knew that human expertise was essential to guide and interpret those calculations. Her leadership and foresight were instrumental in integrating computing power into NASA's research, paving the way for future advancements in space exploration. Katherine Johnson, another trailblazing mathematician, was one of NASA's hidden figures. Her precise calculations were essential for the success of some of NASA's most historical missions, including John Glenn's orbit around the Earth and Apollo moon landings. Johnson's work wasn't just about crunching numbers, it was about using her deep understanding of mathematics and orbital mechanics to ensure the safety and success of these daring missions. She embodied the power of human-computer collaboration, showing how human ingenuity and computational power could work together to achieve incredible things. Vaughan and Johnson's legacy extends far beyond their contributions to NASA. They were pioneers in STEM, breaking barriers for women and people of color, and demonstrating the importance of diversity in driving innovation. Their work reminds us that technology is only as powerful as the people who wield it, and that human expertise, creativity, and ethical oversight remain essential even as AI systems become more advanced. Could machines do more than just calculate? Could they think, learn, and reason like humans? A small group of scientists believed they could. They weren't just focused on faster computers. They saw a future where machines solved problems independently. Though working at different institutions, they were connected by one bold vision: teaching computers to reason. Claude Shannon, the father of information theory, had already transformed computing with Boolean logic and digital circuits, but he wanted to push machines further. Could they learn from experience? To test this, he built Theseus, a mechanical mouse that could navigate a maze using trial and error. Unlike traditional machines that followed rigid instructions, Theseus remembered mistakes and adjusted its path, an early form of reinforcement learning, the foundation of self-driving cars, robotics, and game-playing AIs like AlphaGo today. At the same time, Shannon collaborated with Nathaniel Rochester at IBM, exploring how machines could move beyond hard-coded logic to mimic human problem-solving. Theseus wasn't just a mechanical mouse, it was a glimpse into AI that could adapt and learn. At IBM, Nathaniel Rochester wasn't just designing hardware, he was pioneering AI programming. But to build truly intelligent machines, AI needed a programming language designed for reasoning, a challenge that John McCarthy was about to solve. AI needed its own language, one flexible enough to handle logic learning and symbolic reasoning. John McCarthy had the answer: Lisp, List Processing Language, invented in 1958. Why was Lisp revolutionary? Unlike rigid, number-based languages, Lisp allowed computers to manipulate symbols, understanding relationships, making decisions, and even modifying their own code. Think of it like this. If traditional programming languages were instruction manuals, Lisp was a creative problem solver, enabling AI to dynamically reason and adjust like a human mind. Even today, functional programming and deep learning frameworks trace their roots back to Lisp's innovations. But McCarthy's impact didn't stop at programming. While McCarthy and Rochester focused on symbolic AI, Marvin Minsky had a different question. What if machines could learn like the human brain? In 1951, while still a graduate student, Minsky built SNARC, Stochastic Neural Analog Reinforcement Computer, the first artificial neural network. Think of SNARC like a toddler learning by trial and error. Instead of following strict rules, it adjusted connections based on experience. Though primitive by today's standards, this was an early attempt at machine learning, a concept that wouldn't gain mainstream attention until deep learning surged in the 21st century. Meanwhile, at the Rand Corporation, Alan Newell and Herbert Simon took AI a step further. In 1955, they created Logic Theorist, the first AI program that mimicked human reasoning. Instead of brute force calculations, it solved mathematical problems like a human, even finding more elegant proofs than experts. But they weren't done. They later developed General Problem Solver, GPS, an AI model that could approach any problem by breaking it down into subgoals, a method that later inspired modern AI planning algorithms. Fun fact, their work laid the foundation for expert systems, leading to AI milestones like IBM's Deep Blue and modern AI assistants like Siri and Alexa. By the late 1950s, AI had three competing approaches: symbolic AI, neural networks, and hybrid models. Why does this matter? These pioneers debated how to build AI, shaping discussions that could continue today, from rule-based AI to deep learning. With McCarthy's AI programming, Minsky's neural networks, and Newell and Simon's reasoning systems, AI was no longer just a theory. It was becoming real.